Let's take a look at number 37 from section 8.1. Here we have an equation that's quadratic in form, but it's not actually quadratic. When we say an equation is quadratic in form, that means by making an appropriate substitution, we can use any letter but the variable of the original equation. I like to use the letter U. So we're going to let U equal 1 over x minus 1. And that would mean that U squared equals the square of 1 over x minus 1. So if I can go and use this substitution, so wherever I see the square of 1 over x minus 1, I'm going to put U squared. And wherever I see 1 over x minus 1, I'm going to put U. So notice here, this equation could be rewritten as 3 times the square of 1 over x minus 1 minus 5 times 1 over x minus 1 minus 2 equals 0. With the substitution we've introduced, we could rewrite this as 3u squared minus 5u minus 2 equal to 0. And let's try and solve this. So notice if you can introduce a substitution that allows you to rewrite the equation in terms of this substituted letter, and that rewritten equation is quadratic, then we say the equation is quadratic in form. So here's the factorization for this. 3u squared minus 5u minus 2 equals 0. It's the same as 3u plus 1 times u minus 2. So that means 3u plus 1 is 0, or u minus 2 is 0. Which means 3u equals minus 1, which means u is minus 1/3, or u is equal to 2. So u, remember, is 1 over x minus 1. So where I see a u, I'm now going to put 1 over x minus 1. So 1 over x minus 1 is a minus 1/3. And remember, when you have a negative fraction, you have 3 places you can put the negative: with the numerator, with the denominator, or level with the fraction bar. And I'm going to put this level with the denominator. So notice if the numerators are both 1, I have 1 over x minus 1 equal 1 over negative 3. Both numerators are 1, so that means the denominators have to be the same. X minus 1 has to equal negative 3. That's what that would mean. The numerators are equal, then if these two things are equal and their numerators are equal, then their denominators have to also be equal. So let's add a 1 to both sides of the equation. And we get that x is equal to negative 2. Here u is 2, so 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 2. And if we multiply both sides of this, by x minus 1, the left side of the equation and the right side of the equation, or you could cross multiply. These divide out, leaving me a 1. And here I have 2 times the difference, x minus 1, which is 2x minus 2. Let's add 2 to both sides of the equation. And we have 3 equals 2x. Let's divide both sides by 2. And we have x is equal to 3/2. So my solution set as long as neither of these values make my denominators 0. So remember my expression that was in the denominator was x minus 1. So as long as, so I basically get a restriction list here. And that is that x can't be 1. 1 wasn't one of my proposed solutions, so both of these solutions are in the solution set since neither one of them is 1. So x is -2 or x is 3/2. And that is my final result.